I thought I would do a live reading for you over on TikTok because I can. And it just feels to me like there's a shift in energy, and I want to give a reading. I was sitting down to do my work, and I thought, I need to give a reading, so let's do this. I'm drawn to a particular tarot deck, and I've got some beautiful decks out, so let's see what comes up. What do we have? That flew out. We've got cards here just flying out, so let's see what's coming up for you guys. We've got here the Seven of Cauldrons, which has already come out. Oh, that's interesting. I'll keep that there. So we've got here the Seven of Cauldrons that come out, which has showed me that there is a decision to be made, which feels like also like there could be some overwhelm. There's choices to make. It can feel like there's a lot going on right now. What do I choose? You know, it's that kind of a vibe. We also have the energy of the Father, which is the card of the Emperor. Let me just move all of these cards out. We've got 5 cards here flying out, which shows me the number 5 here is something about a challenge. So we've got here choices to be made, a feeling a bit overwhelmed, a feeling of choices, disillusionment. And then I've got here the energy of the Father, which is the Emperor, which is about taking control. So there's something here needs to be taken control of. There's a new beginning that needs to be had. And we've got the Six of Shields here. I need some more information. Obviously, this is a reading for lots of different people. So take what you need and leave the rest. I feel like I need this tarot deck here. Hang on one second. I just did a reading over on my Instagram and YouTube, and I have put it up on here. It was very short and succinct, a very specific message. This feels to me like we need to dig a bit deeper. So let's see what the card of the Emperor here is, the Father. I picked this particular deck, so it's something here about the Father. Yeah, okay. Well, there's also, oh, that's weird. I turned that deck over. Oh my God, and we've got 2 there. We've got 2 there. And we've got 2 people there. There's a choice that needs to be made. We've got here also the Two of Wands, and we've got here the Two of Cups. There's showing me, oh my goodness, and I'm going to have to show you so you believe me. I've got here 2s, 2, 2, and they're holding hands in every single one apart from this one, 2. So we've got here the Two of Wands, which generally for me means about movement, making a move. We've got here the Two of Cups, which is a togetherness. There's a choice that needs to be made about a partnership. Now, for some of you, it may be a relationship, and for some of you, it may be business, because I'm seeing money here as well. But we've got here the card of the Lovers, and we've got here a card of home. For some of you, there's moving going on as well, because the Two of Wands to me often denotes literally moving. I see people walking with the Two of Wands. So I've got here a choice that needs to be made, which we know about, because I'm feeling it's overwhelming. It's, you know, it's too much. But there's this feeling of togetherness here as well, so it's with someone else. And then I've got here the card of justice, of things being made fair, of making a choice that is fair. There's something here as well in regards to this with money. So it may be that some people are wanting to split, wanting to go, I was going to say depart then. Some people are leaving home. And there's something to do with money, worrying about not having enough funds, enough money. We've got a brand new beginning here, a brand new start. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. We've got another 2 here, the Two of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups here in 2 different decks. Bear in mind, you're dealing with like 150 cards in 2 decks, you know, roughly. So we've got the Two of Cups in both. They're talking about partnership here. I need more information. Now, I'm being pulled to this deck, which is really strange. This is an angel numbers card. Let's see, what message do these, well, that flew out. What message do these guys need here? 3333, what a number. You might be seeing all the 3s here. And we've got here, this says on this card, social skills, hope, optimism, liberation. Says something here about being freed, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It's time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. There's something here about brand new beginnings and new starts. Oh, do you know, I really want to stay with the tarot, but I've got so many other beautiful cards. I'll tell you what, let's stay with the tarot. I'm going to dig into this deck and we'll see what else comes up. Now, let's have a little dig into, what is the card of the Father, please? What is the card of the Father? Maybe some of you are wanting to move on from partners. There's something here though really about a togetherness. Let's see what's going on here. There's something here about work and partnerships, they're telling me too. So there's a big thing about work and partnerships. Yeah, and there's a big thing here about, so we've discovered that there's partnerships and relationships and loving relationships that people might want to be moving on from. Starting a brand new beginning. It may be that some of those partnerships need to upgrade. There'll be so many people watching this that it'll mean different things to different people. But they want me to talk about a feeling of feeling independent. There's something really important here about feeling independent for you. We've got here the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about being financially independent. It talks about, and then I've got the Seven of Swords here, which shows maybe for some of you in business or even some of you in partnerships, there is something here about information not yet seen, information hidden. There's something here about a feeling of someone going behind your back. So the Seven of Swords is an energy of like sneakiness, of someone kind of trying to keep something to themselves so that they can win, so that they can be better off. And I've got here the Nine of Pentacles. There's this big thing about this situation, whether it be in relationship or in business, that there's this big thing about you being strong and being on your own and starting afresh and starting anew and deserving love and deserving being treated right. And they're saying to me that there's a massive thing about being independent, a huge thing here about being independent. I feel like I'm pulled all over the place, so maybe that's how you feel as well. There's choices to be made. I've got loads of decks out in front of me. I picked some really nice decks today, and I literally feel like I can't make a choice. I can't make a decision. I'm pulled one way, and then I think, no, I want to go another way. So there may be something here with you where you feel like that. There's something here about someone in your situation may be quite controlling. As a very masculine energy, so whether it's female or male, it's a very masculine energy, someone trying to control. There's also with this about you standing up for yourself and you taking control of yourself, and there's money involved here. So whether it's about leaving a relationship, there's money involved. There's something here also about written stuff, contracts. There's something here also about getting what you deserve, starting afresh. Careful planning, they're saying to me. So we've had two tea leaves come up here, and we've got a box. So there's something here about a box. You will receive a gift and a temporary situation. So the one thing they're saying to me is, if you're finding you're struggling, they're telling you this is a temporary situation. It's not going to last. You know, so don't think, oh, I feel overwhelmed for some of you. I'm getting a bit of a headache and almost like an earache. So some of you, maybe there's a message for some of you about listening to yourself rather than other people. I think you're getting a lot of advice from other people. It's like you've got someone in your ear and it doesn't feel good. You've got to go within and listen to yourself. This is a temporary situation. It may be that what you're moving out from, if you're leaving a job or a relationship, there is a temporary move. So you're leaving someone, a home, and then you've got a temporary accommodation, and then you go on to your next thing. So I can see here, don't worry about, or it may be with a job or with a business. You leave something, go to something else temporarily, and then you move on to something that's more substantial. I'm being pulled to this deck. This has got a certain vibe to it. It's nice and deep. Let's see. What advice do we have here, please? What advice do we have here? Okay, we've got two cards come out here. We've got the Pilgrim, a card of the Pilgrim. So this is an energy of really going inside to see how you really feel. Stop listening to people outside of yourself because it's giving you a headache. They're saying this is a chance for opportunities and growth. There are opportunities to be had. You need to really not ask other people what they think, and you need to step inside and feel what lights you up, what excites you. And we have here, you can't make this stuff up. You've got here the Enchanter, deception and trickery. So there's somebody here that is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. maybe pretending to be loving and nice and on your side, and they're wanting something for themselves. So yeah, we cannot get away from that. There's an opportunity right now in your life for massive growth, new changes, brand new beginnings, because we've got here the card of rebirth, which is absolutely beautiful, really beautiful. But I can see here, I'm looking at the gates here, and this is the card in the Tower of Judgment. It's like you're at a point of changing your life massively. There's a massive life review. So you're at a point here of making massive changes, and it's like you're being held in a space so that you make the right decisions before you move forward. So if you've got a point where you're having to join up with someone in business or a relationship, have a good feeling to it. Does it give you pain anywhere in your body? Does it make you feel apprehensive? That's not, apprehension and excitement can feel like one and the same thing, but they're not. One of you you're feeling your stomach more like a dready kind of a feeling. The other one you feel is like a fluttering, like an excitement in your heart. So they're asking you to really feel inside. Now, they're asking me also, because I feel like you guys need to be buoyed up a little bit. Oh, that's nice. We've got an Archangel card here. Let's have a little look at what this says here. They're telling me also you're very sensitive right now, very sensitive to energies, very sensitive to criticism, they're saying. We've got here Archangel Raphael, which is beautiful. That's really interesting, because before I came on here, I tapped into my own energies and grounded and protected myself and brought on all of my team and connected into the highest point of light. And I felt a green energy, which is unusual for me. I felt a green energy and a purple. So the green energy denotes healing. So there's a healing here needed for you. This is a space for you to heal in, and even here with me. And there's a beautiful purple energy, which is about transformation, clearing out, letting go of the old. And we have here an Archangel Raphael brings this beautiful green ray. We have here, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So it may be, for some of you, breath work is really, really necessary right now. Releasing stuff in the body, you know, that you're holding on to, the somatic stuff, the tension. You may have been experiencing tension and pain and all sorts of things, all stuff in your joints, which shows me that there's an element that where you're being held back, or you're holding yourself back. Let's have a look at this mushroom deck. Look at this beautiful Amanita. I love the Amanita muscaria mushroom. It's such a potent energy. There's something here about you with plant medicines also, but let's just not go into that just yet. We've got here the number 9, which shows me about completion, and we have here the oyster mushroom. No, they're definitely talking about medicinal mushrooms for you. Have a look at it. You know, there's all sorts. We have here the oyster mushroom, but there's reishi and turkey tail and lion's mane and all sorts of mushrooms. And then there are the psychedelics and the muscamoles, but anyway, it may be something you've been drawn to. But the oyster mushroom, and we have here regeneration. It's a time for you to regenerate. It's a time for you to decide what you want to leave behind and what you want to move towards. Oh, wow. And we've got the ghost mushroom. Look at the cards. They both look exactly the same. One looks kind of plain and calm, and the other one looks bright and sort of luminous. This is fascinating, which shows me you're going from this kind of plain kind of energy, and we're going into this energy of shining and being seen. I'm going to have a look at what this number 17 card means. Often number 17 for me means a card of the home. So there's a big thing about you feeling like you're at home. There may be changes for you in your business where you're actually functioning from, or in a house where you're moving from. I've got here the ghost mushroom is native to Southern Australia. There's something here. This is about being toxic. I can't speak. Toxic if eaten. So there's definite this feeling of toxicity around you, definitely. Now, let's see what this mushroom actually means energetically. The ghost mushroom reminds you need to wait until the time is right to appear or ask for help. You can keep doing what you need to do in the background without others. This is the thing, is keeping stuff to yourself, because there's energy of people wanting what you've got, or a sneakiness, or wanting info from you, or having ulterior motives. So be savvy. If there's anything in you feeling something's not right, someone's not right in a relationship, someone's not right in business, keep information to yourself and stay away. At some stage, you need to show yourself and work together with not only your tribe, but others who can help you grow or get to where you need to go. I feel like you're in a phase where you are leaving behind old ways of being, old relationships, old connections, and moving into a space where you feel safe and you feel seen and you feel heard and it feels good for you. And it says here, you cannot be seen if you shrink away from the outside world. Take the time to gather the necessary strength and many things you might need to take you to the next level. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get this done. Just remember the 5 Ps. Proper planning prevents poor performance. There is definitely something here about planning. I've already said it. Another meaning of this card is to shine bright, light up the room, make yourself seen. There's nothing wrong with shining brightly. Yeah, so that's the message from that card. What else do we want to have a look at here? Let's have a look at this deck. And then I'm going to go back into the tarot for you. If there's any questions you've got, feel free in regards to this reading to throw them up. And if I see them, I will respond to them. If I'm stuck in communication with spirit, then I can't. But I won't answer anything kind of off-piste. But if it relates to this, I will. Oh, how beautiful. We've got here, Old Woman of Dreams, the Maker of Visions. Yeah, this is amazing. What a beautiful card. I've never seen this card before. I'm going to show it to you here. There we go. This is from the Rooted Woman deck, I believe. Yeah, the Rooted Woman Oracle. And we've got here about you creating your dreams, you creating your next phase, you creating your reality. It feels absolutely beautiful here to me. And they're showing me here as well, you've got wisdom, you've got here hidden wisdom, you've got here, and there's, they're talking to me about writing. You might want to have a look. I did a 3-minute video previously. It will be up on my TikTok probably by now, unless it's still uploading. But there's something here also about you going to listen to that. It's only short, or something here about you writing. There's wisdom, there's stuff within you needing to be released, but they want you to release it in the right way for yourself and not for anybody else. So yeah, you're creating something. That feels absolutely stunning. They want me to have a look at this tarot deck, so let's have a little look. Anything else from the tarot that this lovely group needs to know about, please? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Anything else? Okay. Now, you know, I said at the beginning, we have here the Ten of Swords, which is a card of transformation from the ashes. So there's something here about burning off all the old and flying into the new. You really have got rebirth time. So let's see here. We have here the King of Wands. So there's something here which is taking me to the card of the Emperor at the beginning about being seen, being strong. There's something here about standing your ground. There's something here with you being seen. That is absolutely for sure. Rising out of the ashes like the phoenix. The phoenix is a big thing for you right now. It's a big energy for you to hold, for you to connect in with. I can't... Look at this. Look at this beautiful woman running from the darkness and into the light and being led by her own energies and listening to herself. And this is for the men also. But we've got here the Six of Wands is an energy about leaving the old behind. It's an energy of leaving strains and struggles and worries behind so that you can move forward. So they're showing, run from the old, run from whatever's holding you back, run from the worries and the strains, and literally head towards your future. Head towards the light. Don't listen to the naysayers, because you have people around you like negative Nellies trying to hold you back. So move into the light and let go of anything that's holding you back. And as I say, anything that feels sneaky around you, or anyone that you feel has got an ulterior motive, even though they might have a smile on your face and all the best intentions, move forward. And we've got here the card of the Four of Swords. There's also an energy of this where you don't need to rush, even though I said run into the light. It's like take your time, take your sweet time. And that doesn't mean not taking action. It means not feeling hurried. They don't want you to make a rash decision. There's careful planning that needs to be happening here, whether it's leaving a relationship or leaving a job or leaving a business, that kind of a thing. There's careful planning that needs to be had. There's no rush. You have spirit on your side. And they're saying that some of you may need some time in between your old work life and your new life. There's a time for rest, recuperation, taking care of yourself, all of that kind of a thing. Oh, we haven't had one of these yet. Let's have one of these cards. And then I think we will call it a day. Let's have a little look here. We've got here... If you've just joined, you wouldn't have heard me say this, but you can always go back and listen. We've got here the Amanita mushroom. Amanita is something I'm working with right now. It is the Amanita muscaria mushroom is incredible. You hear, oh, there's a few things here. Let's talk about it. So it's the mushroom of childhood. It's the mushroom of, so there may be stuff that you need to deal with going from pre-birth to 6 or 7. So there's childhood stuff here that might need looking at. It may be you need to connect in with the joy and the childlike wonder. There may be that there are traumas here that need to be dealt with. There's definitely something here about plant medicines for you too. It's such a stunning mushroom. You know, it's this beautiful red toadstool. It's the toadstool, the fly agaric with the white spots on it. It's around right now in much of the world. This is saying to me also, there's a time here for rest. There's a time here for going inside. There's a time here for purification. There's a time here for play. There's a time here for getting to know yourself. Now, we are told the Amanita mushroom is toxic. Obviously, if you're going to go out and eat a raw mushroom from the forest, you might have some problems there. You know, you have to be careful with any medicines that you use them correctly and you know what you're doing. Anything can be toxic in the wrong doses, whether that's water or whether it's a medication or whether it's a plant. So you have to know your stuff. But this is an incredible mushroom that helps you connect back to yourself. It helps to get rid of anxiety. It helps to get rid of pain. It helps to get rid of a disconnect. Those of you that have been struggling mentally, that's the card of the Six of Swords as well, leaving the mental strains and struggles behind, and moving forward, getting to know yourself again, really connecting in and ignoring the outside noise so that you can really listen to yourself. So that's so stunning. I absolutely love that. There's a time here for you to play. It feels really, really good. There's one more deck I think that I haven't used here, so let's use it. I don't think there's any others, and I might pick one more number for you, one more angel number card for you. We have here number 45, 7th house relationship. I'm not an astrology girl, so I'm an energy girl. So let's have a little look at what this says. I'm going to read this to you. If your chart were a village map, the 7th house is anywhere 2 equals relate. And you've had 2s all throughout this reading. 2, 2, 2. There's loads of them. There's probably about 5 or 6 of them. The 7th house is anywhere 2 equals relate with intensity and intimacy. Somewhere you'd have dinner on the balcony and watch the sunset. It's concerned with how other equals come into your life and how you interact with them. This is just amazing, isn't it? And includes marriage and open warfare, business partners, legal issues, key consultants and advisors. I mean, you cannot make this up. Spirit is just coming through loud and strong. Action. Nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. That seed may have been planted in the 5th house with an idea or twinkle in the eye. Now you have a sapling with potential. Don't construct a tree house on that sapling. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are 3 involved: you, your partner, and that tree, the relationship itself. And all have needs that must be honoured equally. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship, not necessarily for the other person. Nurture that sapling, keep it safe from predators, and nourish its roots until it becomes a tree strong enough to lean on. Clarify your expectations with curiosity and flexibility. If you are offered a business partnership, read the fine print. What did I say? Unpack your baggage. The cultural assumptions and family patterns that inform your concept of partnership. Move past who is right and who is wrong and develop a fresh understanding. This feels to me like that energy of having people on your ear telling you what to do and what not to do. Listen to yourself. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background, but the more diversity you bring to the table, the more resilient the relationship can be. Agree to contribute equally and celebrate your differences. And the challenge with this is when you are working in tandem in love or business, it can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take over theirs. An unbalanced relationship can become untenable. And the gift with this card is fertilise the ground of your partnership. Feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honourable arrangements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, they can become fascinated with you. So there's this whole thing with this reading about a relationship, whether it's partnership for you, as in romantic or business. And there is a big, I've spoken about all of it, so I won't go over it. And if you've come in at a later time, then go back and listen to it. You'll know what it means for you. There is messages for everybody here, and this is very succinct also. We have the number here, 1331. So you may have been seeing 1s and 3s. And we have here, oh, this is amazing actually, because when I shuffled earlier and came up with the 3333, this card was on the base of the deck, and I was going to say something about it and I didn't. So it clearly is a message that needs to be heard. Good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favour. What a gorgeous, gorgeous message to leave you with. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments how it resonates for you. And I wish you all the best. May the good fortune be with you. Take care. Bye.